It's Dr. Amanda with Straightsmile Solutions, straightsmilesolutions.com, and today we're going to talk a little bit more about TMJ, TMD pain, and how it might actually have nothing to do with your jaw. Shocker. So this is something that actually surprised me because I personally suffer from a lot of TMJ, TMD pain that is iatrogenic, meaning that nobody knows what causes it. My physician, my chiropractor, my dentist, my orthodontist, that would be me. I mean, I'm not a whiner, but I have severe pain that radiates on my left side. And it changes. Sometimes it feels like it's in the teeth. Sometimes it feels like it's in the bone. Sometimes it feels like it's in the joint. Sometimes it feels like it's in the ear. So I kind of knew something was up. This has been going on for clicking, popping, and also locking open. So, you know what? I don't want to be, we always learned in residency that 40-year-old females are total PETAs, pains in the you know what. And now I am one, and I'm not going to be a PETA to someone else. I'm just going to keep quiet. But this pain is not fun. I can tell you that much. I mean, it's terrible. And sometimes I wake up in severe pain the whole day. So I decided this year was the year I was going to get rid of the pain. So my husband's a general dentist. We also have a really good family friend who's an oral surgeon. We have a really good family friend who's an endodontist. You name it. Chiro, you name it. So I basically went on a quest to find out what is causing my pain, and everyone's pointing fingers everywhere else. Well, guess what? I found out what it was. It is absolutely not my jaw joint, which is what a lot of people think it is. Yes, I have a night guard. It does nothing because I'm a clencher. It doesn't help me at all. As a matter of fact, it makes it worse. My bite and my occlusion is perfect. What actually was the issue in my case, and what alleviates it, by the way, is masseter Botox, which is why I have pictures in there, but that's more like symptomatic. It's not necessarily attacking the problem at its source, is what I found out. And it's also a really expensive fix. I mean, masseter Botox costs me, probably spend, don't tell my husband, $2,500 to $3,000 a year on it. And it really, really does help. But I'm like, this is an addiction, this masseter Botox. Like, I don't want to be spending that anymore if I can find something else to fix it. So I found out, this is how I found out what happened. I had an OMT evaluation. And if any of you want to know more about OMT or oral myofunctional therapists, they are amazing. And by the way, you can bring OMT into your practice. Anyone who is a dentist or dental hygienist can become OMT certified in just a 4-day course. There may or may not be a practical, there may or may not be a test. There's no national certification at this point. So, I mean, my suggestion is to go ahead and get team members or the dentist themselves certified so that you have that certification so you can start to provide OMT services for your patients, whether you want to integrate them into your orthodontic treatment or you want to bill separately for them. It's absolutely incredible. But if you don't want to do that, there are a lot of OMTs that do virtual. The one I work with is called Facial Physique. It's Tamara Thomas. She's amazing. I'm paying her to do my OMT. Regular prices. It's not cheap, I'll be honest, but the value is super, super high for me because I found out my pain is actually being caused by a tongue tie. So I guess, and I've done a ton of videos on it. And if you want to watch everything on OMT, you can go to my YouTube channel. To go to my YouTube channel, go to the space bar at the top of your YouTube channel, put in Straightsmile Solutions. That'll take you to my channel, which has a green banner. From there, you scroll down, there is a playlist that's like phase 1 interceptive OMT. You can watch it, the OMT videos are in there, or you can go to the tiny magnifying glass and put in the letters OMT, and that'll bring you to all my OMT videos. We're gonna talk all about tongue ties and everything that you need to know. But I found out that I have a severe class 3 grade tongue tie, and when you have a class 3 grade tongue tie, all the fascia and all this is tethered. The fascia is all connected to your joint and your muscles here, and all of this can radiate. So what you have to do is you have to stretch and start to stretch out with the exercises that they prescribe. We meet every couple weeks, every 2 or 3 weeks. I get a series of exercises that I have to do. It takes me about 10 to 15 minutes a day. I can do it while I'm working in the car, things like that. You just have to be diligent and actually do them because there is an accountability loop. She'll meet with me and be like, nope, you didn't do it. I can tell. Then I also have to go to the cervical chiropractor, which is a subspecialty of chiropractors, who is doing things because the fascia that's connected to your tongue also connects to your neck, believe it or not. And like my OMT said, she said, I'll bet there's a problem with your neck. Went to the chiro? Yes, severe problem with the discs in my neck. So all this tight fascia is also messing up my neck, which is causing neck pain, and probably that didn't help from all those years bending over patients. So all this has to be done, stretched, aligned, and then the final finale will be I will go to my periodontist who specializes in tongue tie release. She will not see me until I can hold my tongue in a position for 2 minutes, completely high, wide open with the tongue to the roof of my mouth, second molar, for 2 minutes. Until I can hold that position, she will not do the release. Fascinating. I can only hold it for like 10 seconds at this point. I used to be able to hold it for 1 second, so I'm making progress. Once I stretch this tongue, she's gonna do the release, and boom, I should be all better. Knock on wood. I don't think my surgery is gonna happen till later in the summer or the fall. This takes a really long time to prep for this surgery. And I'll be honest, the whole process is not cheap at all. Given that my insurance does not cover the chiro part, it's a specialist chiro. And I have good insurance, but maybe it would have been possible to find someone, but I had to find someone who was super convenient because you have to go to the chiro like twice a week for 10 minutes for about 6 months. It's a pretty big commitment on top of the OMT exercises, the OMT classes, and eventually the perio. So phew. But anyways, I just wanted to blow your mind because for me as a dentist and an orthodontist, this was something that all these years I get these patients coming in talking about jaw pain and I'm like, oh, well, maybe you're clicking, maybe you're bruxing. Guess what? That might not be it. So definitely I recommend that everyone take an OMT course and have someone in your office being OMT certified because I think it's a huge service that you can offer your patients. All right, thanks so much.